get this. Let's get it. Let's get it back for another day in the old Valheim. Get this cracking. And same thing as last time. We are on the journey to keep progressing. Let's try and find some copper. Let's try not to die too much. It seems like I have to reset my settings again. We're gonna try and find some copper. Try not to die too much. Kind of move from there. What's this? Let's see here. Alright. Let's see if that makes it a little better. Yes, it does. A little. It's still a little jittery. Too jittery for my liking. Let's see if we could get this updated so we're not skipping around, teleporting around and stuff like that. So we can chat. Let's do this on this side. Here and see if that helps. Alright. Still a little jittery, but it's not too bad. We can kind of work with this. Alright, so what were we doing last time? Last time we were kind of exploring a little. We know this island over here is probably going to be our target. It seems like a decent sized black forest over there. So that's kind of the play to make. We make sure I sneak here because you don't know what's going on behind you sometimes in this game. We can kill trolls and bears. So it's not like that big of a deal. We just got to make sure we know how to get back to this camp too. So while it's daylight, we're gonna go ahead and make this swim. We have honey, we have deer meat, we have boar meat all cooked. So we have enough to survive here. We're gonna need as much stamina as we can. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Let our stamina get up, and we're gonna kind of hop around here. So first, let's swim here. Take a rest. We'll take a rest here. Then we gotta swim all the way over there. Might, might start drowning here and there, but it's fine. All right, so it's off to swim. It's gonna be a close one. Let's see if I can get to another rock. So I don't want to take too much damage, and also this is going to be the path that I can take to get back to. So we're gaining a little stamina here, you know. Use this rock as support, and then we continue on our way. I already see this a great off over there. So we're going to get welcomed. Alright, swim again. I hear grey dwarfs, I hear fighting. Sounds like they're fighting skeletons and a shaman over there. That's actually not great. We're gonna let them fight. We're gonna let them fight, and the target is a shaman. He's the first one you gotta take out if you do take out. That's a star shaman too. That's actually not great. It's real smooth. There's a bear over there. Okay. Don't want to get poisoned. That won't be good. He's gonna kill the hell out of these guys. You can heal them. Unless I take them all out, you can't heal them. Ah, they got me that time. I blame the tree. We got poisoned again. Alright, now it's 1v1. Don't want to get hit by that poison that much more. You can see it's ticking the hell out of my house. if I let him take away my health anymore, like another poisoning might have put me in death's door there. There's almost guaranteed to be copper in this forest, so like that is a good thing. We have a bear over there. We're gonna choose not to engage, especially when health isn't too great. So let's kind of explore a little. Swap over to the slashing weapon. We'll explore a little and see if we can find a little copper and kind of mark it off on the map. And once we do that, we will circle back to our home base. Ideally, we want some trolls either, not yet. I really want to get like a copper sword and buckler before I like really start like engaging like heavily with trolls. It makes it a lot easier to survive. Ah shit! You can see them. Take these seeds. Let them fight. Same thing as last time. Let them fight and then take the winner. Whoever has less health. Alright, so there has to be, I believe in my heart, that there is going to be a copper deposit somewhere close. I believe. Come on, just one. Is that bear standing on a copper deposit? Maybe we're going to fight that bear to get to the deposit here. We got more blueberries here. Switch to the dot. Just gonna tap a B there. B for blueberries. These will come in handy later in the game. Oh god, I think that bear is like standing on top of the cop. Or standing right next to it. That's what okay, never mind. That's actually not a positive race sword. We don't really need, like, we don't need to fight everything right now, you know. There comes a time for that, and that time is not right now. Like, this is actually kind of amazing. Normally, you know, you find copper pretty easily in the Black Forest. You just see like these rocks here. This is kind of in the face. The fact that I haven't found a single one is more than annoying. It looks like we got a Raidor spawner over there. We're gonna obviously we want to keep that intact, but at the same time it's more annoyance. Because now when I actually do find the copper deposit, if it's anywhere over here, me smacking the rock is constantly attracts raiders to my location. So it turns out this seed isn't, you know, it's not the nicest seed. But we move. Still no deposits and the troll spawns in. You see how this game just hates on you? That could be a blessing if I find a deposit soon. I could really try my hardest, get my dodge game on, do a lot of dodging, some more carrot seeds. Can't do anything with them until you get copper and build a cultivator, but that troll being there could be a blessing if I can find a deposit, and all of a sudden I could have that troll help with the copper, speed it up significantly. There's also that, he sees me. Alright, down those, and the troll sees me. And it's a log troll, fuck off. And that troll could fuck straight off, straight up. Not mites and words. I want to make sure I keep eyes on it. Like now I have massive incentive just to find a single deposit now. Just a single one, bro. It'll mine everything for me. It's perfect. I just have to find one. There's a troll. Look at him. Look look at him trying to kill me. Why doesn't he just leave me be? Like, just loud, bro. Look at him. He's just back there just being belligerent. Come on. Alright, he's fighting something. It buys me like a couple seconds just to scout. Yes, finally. Copper. 2 right back to back. Alright, boom. Perfect. Right back to back. Let's take care of these Greydwarfs. We don't want anything to get in our way here. And we got double star. Should probably switch to the axe when we need it. I'm gonna need I don't want to get stormed here. Stamina. Let's get a little elevation here, a little separation. Two to miss me. Kiss me. That's all of them dead. A lot of Greydwarf eyes, a lot of resin. And then we found our copper deposit. You don't have much inventory left to actually carry stuff, so I face a choice here. If I go with that troll, I'm gonna have to kill it eventually. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to my base real quick, drop some stuff off, and then come back here with that first light. Now I found the copper, it's not the end of the world. This is perfect. Perfect. So we got the copper here. Let's go ahead and see what's in there. Tactical retreat, basically. Let's go back to the base. And perfect. Looks like it metals right here. That is excellent. So there's some metals here that I can use to kind of get through. It probably might be worthwhile for me to even set up something over here instead. Maybe it might be worthwhile for this to be like there's even 10 right there. I see a little shack over there. Yeah, maybe it might be worthwhile for my base to be over here, because over yonder over here it's just small black forests and nothing crazy. If I could bring stuff over from this side here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna set up. I see a little shack over there. I think this could be my new spot, because I could probably build up a raft to help transport some of the stuff across, some of the stuff from my original base. And I know there's a copper deposit right here. We're kind of on the fringe of the black forest, but at the end of the day, I think it's more valuable to kind of be within range of that initial copper deposit that we're going to get than it is kind of just be super far away and have to constantly run back. I'm going to try to save myself a bunch of trips. Got enough wood, hopefully we can build this into a shelter. original base is like right across the river there. Oh, there's a beehive here. That's actually even better. So boom, there's another beehive. So now all I gotta do is just kind of knock these walls down. And it should just fall soon. Okay, I guess we touch it. Boom. Don't gotta fight those bees. Now we can just kind of build up a quick little lean-to right here. We got a chest here. Look at that. Place stacks. We got a chest. Alright, let's build a little shelter for the night. Because the night is dark and full of terrors and all that good stuff. Quick little refurb. Can't see jack. Okay, let's see what I'm doing. Let's get a fire down. We got a fire. We got a little roof. We'll build this out. Like, I'm not gonna actually use the shelter like I had the other ones. I'm just doing this just to sleep this night. Because I don't think I'm strong enough yet to really hang around at night, especially this close to the black door. So I'm just gonna throw down a bed. Throw down a quick bed. Sleep the night through here. Are you serious? It's not close enough to a fire? Are you not? They're really being sticklers with it, huh? We'll sleep right there, then. How about that? Cool. Alright. We're cooking. We're cooking now. Nice little teleport outside. What do we need to build a quick raft? To build a raft, you need leather scraps. I think we just kill for the boar. What's gonna say here? These good berries will be that. These here. These are pretty heavy. That. Alright. That's a good chunk of like our inventory. This is gonna be our base. So I could probably fortify this easily. Not sure about easily, but we have it right on the edge of the Black Forest. So it'll be risky. I think it might be a better idea for me to just build a raft and sail back and forth. I could see the fire. I could see my home fire, and without this fog, I could probably see if there's a way to just swim straight across. This seems like a swimmable gap, but I can't see jack diddly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swim halfway out, see how far I get, until my stamina hits about half, about right there. Probably not far enough. Then we can swim back though, make it. I think I just need to. I need 6 leather scraps, right? I can hunt some boar over here, go all the way around, which I'm probably gonna do, and make the boat from that side and just kind of transfer stuff back and forth. I think that's probably the wave. I'll just make my way back, down, around, come back up to camp, build the boat here, and then I'll kind of shuttle back and forth between the boats and place. I think that's probably the move right now. Just gotta commute down here. And if I see that troll, I'll definitely use the troll to get a head start on mine. Oh, we got some boar. This is actually great. If we get enough leather straps, we might not have to go back. You know what I'm saying? And that is an attack. Drop it down. Basically, but to be fair, we're not gonna get enough leather straps. We need 6 boars. Or like a 2-star boar. I think the move is to kind of go back 2 more. That's so close. Be so far. Oh, there's 1 boar there. Wait a second. You might be one boar shy. Hey, buddy. I heard something. Alright, so we need... if we see 1 more boar, we don't have to go all the way around. That'll be very nice. But I have a feeling we're not going to see 1 more boar, so we're going around. We're officially in Black Forest. And there's another Grey Dwarf camp over there. In my way. And it's raining. These are all things to look see. I kind of don't feel like fighting these guys, especially as a shaman. I'm just gonna try and run past them. Oh, they're gonna be hot on my tail. Oh my god. There's billions of them. I need like 7 skeletons to just preoccupy these guys. I kind of have to fight them. They're not gonna let me fucking swim across these. I have to go spear and I have to maximize my damage output. Keep the shot. Yeah, when I hear that, just kind of back off. I'll let them recover. It's fine. Can't afford that shot to really do much to me. Another fight won with a shit ton of Grey Dwarfs on my ass again. Alright, so that'll let me peacefully swim across, because if I didn't take them out, they'd probably be throwing rocks at me as I'm trying to swim this. Alright, but now that that's done, I also noticed a crypt right there, so that's another spot to get circling cores. This is probably a good spot. So we are going to tactically swim across. Last time, hope that there's nothing crazy. Swims with the shore. Swim across, first rock. We're standing back. To the next rock. Standing back, which is good. The circle all the way back to base number 1. Build a raft, and that'll let us commute across this river. Not quickly, but you know. Alright, so we're back in business. Now, let's commute. We're going to get all the way back to Camp 1. We'll stop by Camp 2 just to make sure there's nothing in there that I'm going to bring with. But we could keep Camp 1 as the primary camp. I just have to because fair, like, it has all the upgrades and stuff. I could, like, moving camps to this other side is something that, in theory, could work. And there's another guy right there. Moving camps to this other side is something that's, like, you know, not an awful thing, but this other base is like right on the fringe of Black Forest, and my worry this early in is that basically a troll spawns in or a bear spawns in. Basically a troll, because bears, they don't have as much destructive power. Like, my worry is a troll spawns in and then walks towards I have to fight it on the spot, and even fighting it, there's no guarantee that you do a good enough job to keep it from just absolutely smashing flat, which is always a concern. So let's stop by Camp 2 over here real quick. See what's left in this camp. Take the meat, and then not a good idea to start swimming with no stamp. Yeah, boom. We're going back to camp 1, and we need like more honey enemies. It's a good idea to jump in if you have the height and you get the distance, because it saves you a bunch of it will save you some stamina. I don't want to jump in at 0 stamina. Alright. From here, the fish, the coal, these things are nice. Get stack this on this. I don't need blueberries this early in the game. I'll take the rocks, the raw meat, the troll hide deck. Amber is cool, and this stuff will probably have to. There's probably gonna be a good amount of stuff you have to like, come back with. What else is heavy? Don't need any berries right now. The bones I want to keep. The rocks I want to keep. This troll head isn't necessary right now. So we will leave this head. Let's get back to our base. What's up, bird? Oh yeah. It's saying I'm going to become over encumbered because I basically have maxed out what I have. And that's a valid point. But, we don't care. I'm glad to say we don't care. We're just going to pop up first, and then we're going to start running so we can get back to this other base. Yes, man. I heard something doing a rocket, but he's cooked. Not right now, boss. Not right now. Did I lose him? Still on my tail? Yeah, no, we lost him. That's kind of why you use that Forsaken power, to kind of run away from things. And also, these early stage stuff, you're really just trying to cover distances before you have your boats, before you can get a car and really like cover a good amount of distance. And mainly before you get that the portals. So once you get portals, once you go to a place for the first time, you kind of don't have to worry about like running or whatever the distance again. Once you get a portal, you get somewhere, you set up a portal, you're kind of good to go. But boom, so we made it back. Our first base is where a good chunk of our actual stuff is. And that's great. So what I'm going to do is we'll just place all the stacks. We have 10 in there, which is great. Place all the stacks that I can, that I don't need, and then I'll take stuff back out. So I'm going to keep this, start cooking some of that food. And then we need that. We are going to... We need more deer meat, so we're going to take 10 sack of deer meat with us. We're going to be able to make another beehive. We'll go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and make another beehive on top of the post. That's our one. And this will get more honey again. These ones are going to Drop four honey each. We'd love to see it. Just love bees, enjoying life. Boom, that gets us 10 honey. Gotta throw some meat in the Barbie. Throw some meat on the Barbie there. Let's go ahead and repair our clothes. All our tools. We could drop these off. Drop that off. For the troll hide armor, that's our next objective. We need 10 trolls just to make the cape. That'll probably some more meat on the Barbie. Let's see what we need for troll hide trousers. So for troll trousers, we need 5. For the tunic, we need 5. Okay, so if I kill one more troll, I'll have enough for. Actually, no, I have enough right now. Look at that. Let's make a troll hide tunic, a leather tunic. Because it does give you a little. If you have all the stuff, it gives you a plus for addition to your sneak. We're gonna use that pretty early on. But also, like, you know, just looking at in terms of armor, you got 6 versus what we have now, which is 4. Plus an improvement there. I could also try and like make the bear armor in theory, which gives you like these bonuses. Technically, it's a slightly better armor. So it's like troll versus bear, but it like weakens you against physical damage. That's the issue. I kind of don't know. Is that just like for? I think it's a set by myself, right? So maybe it might be worthwhile to like get like troll leather trousers or like the hood or something like that. Because the hood is a lot stronger than what I have right now, right? So I have the 2. And maybe it's worth it to get the patterns in the bear, because I have bear paws, I have bear hide. Bear hide, unfortunately, left back abilities. Like maybe it's worth it to mix and match. So I like go with this, but then I have troll pants on. So that's what I'm actually doing. Put some troll pants on, and then I'm gonna go with like basically a shirt. So, but before that, let's go ahead and make this wrap so we can wrap straight to the other side. We have just enough leather and that allows us to wrap straight to the other side. We have that little camp right? So this will be Black Forest camp. So this will kind of be our little connection here. The Black Forest camp will be kind of our storing. This club I have to put a little further away from base. The Black Forest camp will probably store stuff there, like the heavier materials, and then I'll kind of just like transport it over here. Because this will be my main base as I kind of build it up. At least initially. We got everything here. Got a nice little like curve here. We'll put some walls up here. Out into the water. You can have that being just like a little dot. But the thing about the raft is, it is slow, but it's better than nothing, and it keeps it so we don't have to drown every time we go. So we already have to get the water back up. Immediately, bro. We need more power. I might just break this down. Put it up there. We got 30 seconds. Not even 30 seconds, 5 seconds. Okay. I'm running over every single rock. Every single rock known again. Alright. So let's go ahead and shack here. And what I'll do is I'll go crafting bench right here. Or a channel. If I can fix this, then this will kind of be where, instead of like going all the way on the outside here, you see a little like, or I'll probably just go straight, but you can see the house that I had over there. That'll be what I do. Got a little wind, take advantage of that. Full sails ahead. Ooh, this thing's slow. I forgot how slow these things are. It's been so long since I just have had like a raft and not a long boat. Oh my goodness. Crawls. Alright. Let's paddle it on. I think what I'm going to do is same thing, let's sleep tonight here. And then first thing in the morning we'll go back across. Get everything sorted. Now the base and then start mining. I think I'm probably gonna mine off stream. You know, mine 3 teams. And the next time we hop on, we'll have hopefully we'll have a bunch of copper that we can turn into bronze. So we can start working on that bronze buckler, the bronze buckler, the bronze sword, bronze pickaxe, or bronze axe. So I think the first thing I make might be an axe. So I think it'd be worthwhile to make a fine wood bow to be able to kind of just keep trolls at a distance. And bears too, like to be able to kind of fight at a distance. I think it'd probably be more worthwhile than missions. I think the first thing we make is a bronze axe, because you know, let's chop down trees, offers us good versatility. And then from there we go to, I think we go bronze axe, then bronze buckler, and then bronze sword, and then bronze pickaxe. I think that's what we do. And let's make this run it up. So that's 10 minutes. Let's go back to the other camp and get whatever materials I need to be able to make that bear. There it goes. So we don't have the status bonus, but the bear armor is better than troll armor, so I'll mix and match it. I'll have troll armor on the legs, bear armor up top, and I kind of don't want the berserker thing because, or maybe I should strive for it, but I'm hesitant to go for the berserker armor simply because the debuffs to the damage. It's like a risky playing style. It's like if you get hit, you're taking a lot more damage, but you also put out more damage. So it's something for me to consider. I think it might be worthwhile if I continue to practice and get like really reliable at dodging. Then all of a sudden you're not taking those hits. If you're not taking the hits and you're only dealing out the hits, like it's one of those things where it probably is better. It's probably better to use them. Shit, I didn't see that. It might be better to use that type of armor against dwarves, where it's like their damage output isn't high to begin with, and all of a sudden, because their damage output isn't high, your damage output is higher, and then it allows you to kind of just outcome them. But that could be kind of strategy, but we'll see. I haven't truly decided yet. I think I'm probably leaning toward it. Because I've actually never made it on before. I've never made the bear on before. It's relatively new, so it does provide you with more. That is for sure. So I need the bear paws. I'm going to need that. Take that over too. Like, this isn't the last time I'm going to be at this base. I'm trying to just take this stuff up here. Because the last time I came to this base, well, basically, like, whenever you go to the base for the last time, you want to basically kind of take off the map if you don't plan on using it again. And that's one of those places where, as we progress, there's not really a point in having a base. You know, no different access than any other part of the map. It's not like on the edge of something that we need, so that base is not wrong. Once we establish some portals and stuff, like we'll probably take that off the map. I really wish I had the Eek Theater again to make this fun. But either way, we'll get our guys' stats up. So by the time we get to other biomes, power of Eek Theater, running guys, it will be within him. He'll just be a stamina monster just because he has stamina. Alright, there's so many mechs in this water. Hilarious. If we needed like neck tails, like this is the place to come back to. We're talking like 10, 15 tails just by walking along a single coastline. Clutch. Alright. I think we have enough materials to be able to make the bear chest piece. Now the bear chest piece. Also, we can make these new attack things, these slash ones, but I'm gonna pass up on that. So the bear chest piece here, just a little pattern to the bear. We need 5 pieces of bear hide and some blueberries. Don't know why you need blueberries for this, but I'm not gonna ask any questions. So we need to drop some stuff off. Let's drop you off. Probably gonna need to like make a little storage house soon. Take the blueberries, but also I need to have space for the actual one to go. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna cut this off. Now we can make the patterns of the bear. First time. Oh my god, just looking bare chests with the inkings. He looks actually kind of cool. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I think it's pretty cool. But if I look at this now, so I'm gonna take it off, put that back on, and kind of hover over it. So we have 7 armor now. So now we just kind of, I don't know. I think we look pretty cool. Now the helmet that I want, I'm probably gonna the helmet, but I think we look alright now. Got a little blue action going. And do we go hood? I don't know, but I think it looks pretty cool. So let's go ahead and we can maybe expand towards the back here. But I want to make like a little shed just because it's starting to run out of space. So we will make a temporary shed. Channel. Let's go look over here. I'm here to tell you. We don't care. What? Not any wood. What did I use on my wood on? Oh, I must have dropped into one of these boxes. I was placing stacks. I hope so. What? How did I use all my wood? I feel like I barely even did anything. Alright, so I don't have any wood. Alright, let me just chop down some trees. Deer? Supposed to be a 2 for 1. The log takes out the deer. first thing I'm getting, bronze axe. Just dramatically improve the woodcutting experience. 23 pieces of wood. Another tree. So yeah, I'm just gonna make a little storage here. Storage and try to destroy my own house in the process. But that house stays over here anyways. I feel as if once we get a little copper in our pocket, you know what I'm saying, a little bronze, I think it's gonna be our base. At least until we're out of the Black Forest, we gotta make some living improvements. We gotta make it a little bigger, a little nicer. Now this will be good. The same thing, so we don't need the spare stuff for now. Shaman stuff. We have plenty of boar meat. Got this one. Everything that we don't really need, we're just gonna kind of get out of our inventory. The seeds. Because ultimately, once we go across, we don't want as much space as possible. Like so much so, it's like this little deer. I'm gonna bring that with us. Like yeah, we're almost sure they got to replace. We're gonna have to replace that pickaxe while mining that copper. We'll deal with that once we get there. Don't really want anything extra here. Got a little extra food. Wow, we have a lot of food. Probably chill out on the food. Try to keep it raw for future endeavors. I think this is all we take to the Black Forest. Oh, obviously not this pig head. Pig head, highly unnecessary. We don't need that big head. Boom, alright. So, I think now is the time to go over there and kind of establish a little base. Nice. I'm not even sure if it's faster to just paddle backwards. Kind of sucks for those guys. It's like a raft. It's like, I'm not even sure if a raft is faster. But it takes no stamina, so we're gonna paddle over there. Or will we? Maybe we have a slight bit of wind here. We're gonna be able to just kind of keep with us. I wish it was stronger. But we know we're not getting the lessons to get out of this one. So. beggars can't be choosers here in this situation. Once you get a little fine wood, a little bronze, and all of a sudden that car is a little heavy. So we found a double copper deposit, so I'm not too stressed, and I'm definitely gonna mine my copper off stream. So I might on stream, it's gonna take forever. I think I might go for the full node whenever I do go for it, like not just a surface layer. So whenever you're dealing with like these copper deposits, whenever you're doing a copper deposit, there is actually copper underground as well, not just the surface stuff. I don't feel like searching around again for the copper deposits. So I think I just like take the full node, ton of copper. Hopefully that's enough just to give me, a copper helmet. Is something like I won't deal with a copper chest piece on stuff, but a copper helmet might be something like the condition, axe, sword, buckler. Axe or buckler are definitely the best ones. They're definitely top priority. And then pickaxe as well, just constantly that pickaxe. But as soon as you can get an iron pickaxe, the bronze pickaxe will definitely be last. Ultimately, like when you're doing this stuff, you don't want to waste too many pieces of copper or bronze in general on things that and you end up replacing early on. So I thought that was a bear right outside. I was gonna say that's not so yeah, we finally found copper. That's what I was saying. This is probably a good spot to stop for the day, just because it's already 9:30. Yes, we found copper. I'm gonna mine that copper off stream, so next time I come on, we're gonna go into the process of going into the crypt and getting the materials to build a smelter. So yeah, it'll be fun. Thanks for joining today. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I'll be back on Wednesday night. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I can stream at least twice this week. Make sure I stream. So back on Wednesday night. Thanks for joining. I'll see you guys later. Peace.